Do-It-Yourself French Manicure. You always start with cutting your nails if you have to. Of course, use your nail clippers and file as you wish. Clip your cuticles. You can use this tool or use this tool right here. This one, of course, you just follow around. This one, you go up like so and across like this and up like that. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with all these tools, and this tool is the same as this tool. I tend to use both of them because this one I use it to scrape my nails like so and like that, and then I just finish off with this one because it tends to be really sharp, and I use it like a knife like so. After using all these tools, my next step would be to buff my nails, and this is one kind of buffer. It's square, and then you have this other buffer. This one's my favorite because I can hold it like so and then just buff my nails real quick. Alright, so the next step would be to use your white tip guides, and this is what the package looks like. It's a purple and pink package, and then you have your little strips in there called white tip guides, and it's just strips of tape cut perfectly to use as a guide. Of course, you pull the little tips off of here, off of the paper, but do it carefully. Be careful that you don't overstretch it because it's kind of stretchy, and it's easy to stretch. Okay, as you can see, I already did some of my nails, but I did that because the video, I didn't want to bore you to death with the video. So as you can see, I purposely left a couple of my nails long, and then this one is very short, so you can see there's no nail behind, but I purposely did it like this so you can see that you can do French manicure on very short nails. If you can't grow nails, if you can't grow your nails very long, you can still do French manicure on your nails. If you have tend to keep your nails short, don't care for long nails or what have you, and then the next one is just a little longer, but I purposely did it that way so you can see that short nails, long nails, they all look beautiful, and then these are a little longer than this one, so you can see in the back. So anyway, my next step would be to put the little, I forgot to tell you, what you want to do also, if you use lotion in between, because after using these tools over here for the cuticles and all, you want to put lotion on your hands after that, because your hands are going to be a little dry, just to kind of doctor up your cuticles. And then what you want to do before you proceed with polish, you want to clear off all the polish off your nails, because you do not want any lotion underneath your polish, otherwise it'll bubble up. So this would be your next step before you start polishing. This is a step before you start polishing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to proceed with this long one, this long nail, and I always go lower than the length of my nail, as you can see where I put the tape, because my nails tend to grow really fast, and I'm not bragging, but I want to keep my French manicure longer than just a couple of weeks. So I go pretty low in my nail, and I do have long bits, and some of you might think, well, I can't do that because I don't have long bits. Yes, you might not be able to go that far down on your nail bed, but you can still go a little ways down past where your actual nail starts to grow a tip. So when you put this this tape on your nail, you make sure that it's on there really tight, especially around the very edges, because the polish tends to sip underneath. So the next step would be using this white polish, and it's just basic white polish. You really can't see the label anymore, but it's just basic white polish. You don't need anything special. I like using this pure white polish. I didn't shake it, so do a little number here. Okay, now the next step would be to polish the tip. So here we go. And it's okay if you go outside. What I mean by that is if you get your finger, your skin, it's no big deal. And I use this dryer for my nail to dry it up real quick right here, because I want to do a second coat. So I don't like to see any ridges on my nail from the polish. So okay, that should do it. And you need to do the white step. Try to do it as quickly as possible, because yes, it'll zip underneath the tape. And when you're pulling the tape off, you want to pull in the direction of the nail, the direction that the nail grows. As you can see, I went outside the nail, but it's okay. I can just scrape it off like so. And there's no need to make sure that you get all that off, because it's gonna wash off, and it's gonna come off in a day or two from washing your hands, showering, and what have you. But if you want to take it off, you can by dipping this little tool in the polish remover and just going over it a couple of times. And I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna get too crazy about taking it all off, because I don't want to bore you. So anyway, there's the other long nail. It's, as you can see. And as you can see, I purposely I polish these 4 nails last purposely, because these nails is what I use to grab with. And next step is going to be to do all these nails. And I do not recommend to do all your nails, all 3 nails, never do more than 1 nail at a time. But this next preparation is because I will not be able to use these 4 fingers to do the rest of the job. So I do have to put these guides on my fingertips before I go any further, because like I said, these are the fingers that I use to polish the rest of my hand. I mean, to polish the other nails, and to be able to work as far as, in case I need to get my fingers into nail polish or what have you. And I just want to have them free for that purpose, and not have to worry about redoing them. So that's the whole idea behind doing these 4 last. And I'm not gonna try to be too perfect about it, because I don't want to bore you to death. So but they'll still look really nice, because I've been doing this for a very long time. Okay, you don't have to be an expert, not just because you might not be able to do it right the first time, because I didn't do it right the first time. I couldn't get it. I know friends that couldn't get it the first time, so they quit and they never do it again, because they kept saying, no, I can't get it right because polish keeps sipping into the strip, and I don't know how you do it and all that. And that's basically why I'm making this video, because of that reason. So as you can see, I got all 4 ready to go, and I'm going to polish them with not all at once, but I'm going to polish them with the white, and I gotta get it. I have to do it as quickly as possible. And then I take this off. And the next one. As you can see, now you can understand why I did all 4. Because I will not have any, I won't be able, I would have to wait for my nails to dry completely before I can continue, and that's why I put the white tip guide strips on first. That way I don't have to worry about it waiting for my nails to dry before I can continue. So I think I did this one a little crooked, but you won't be able to tell. Pull, always pull towards the tip of the nail. Always. Sorry about that. I had to reset my film. So anyway, I'm polishing the last 4, and I noticed that this tip is trying to come off. So anyway, let's finish this last nail. Towards the tip of the nail. It always works better that way. Anyway, you always want to keep a paper towel so you can put the strips on the paper towel. It's easier that way. Okay, I'm going to dry my nails. Okay, the next step would be this, the manicure, and I already did these 2 right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest real quickly and show you the direction. And another trick is, like, whenever I'm pulling polish out of the bottle, I always try to go away from me like that. That way it's easier to go like so, and I don't have to worry about turning the brush around. And this step right here doesn't have to be perfect. If you go outside the nail, it's no big deal, because like I said, it'll wash off. See, I'm not trying to do it that perfect. The brush away, I mean towards me instead away from me. So anyway, brush and pull it away from you. Alright, these are the nails I haven't done, and I always rest my hand like so it's steady. It's a little steadier than to leave it up in the air. No one's going to be able to see that. You can see I made a little boo-boo there, but it's no big deal. I'm going to touch it up real quick. I'm going to hit it on the side. Hit it on the side, but it's no big deal. I'm going to stick a little bit more polish clear polish. And I'm going to put it on the ones that I know that are already dry. The ones that I did earlier. Just to give it a little bit of shine. To make them look really pretty and shiny. Of course, you have to let both bases dry completely. What I mean by both bases is because you always do the white first, of course, and then when you put the French manicure color, this pinkish kind of polish, you always just put it on the part that has no white. Okay? You don't want to put it over the white because as the days go by, the white no longer looks white. It looks dingy. It's just not pretty. But anyway, from all my years of experience polishing my nails, I've always polished my own nails. I've only been to get my nails done probably twice in my lifetime. But I prefer to do them myself because I know what I like. Anyway, here are my nails completely done. Almost like salon. Almost like I went to a salon. See how beautiful they look? Beautiful. There you have it, ladies.